Hello and welcome to the old Fliers. The blanket of air that cocoons the Earth is a cloak that protects us from space debris and meteors. Meteors encounter the Earth's atmosphere at incredibly high speeds, ranging from 11 kilometers per second to 72 kilometers per second. That's about 25,000 to 160,000 miles per hour. Without an atmosphere, they would strike the Earth at those speeds. Certainly wouldn't want to be under one when that happens. A meteor's entry speed depends on the angle of entry and its origin. The extreme speed causes the meteor to heat up due to friction with the air, creating the bright glow we see as it burns up. Most meteors completely disintegrate in the air, but those that make it to the ground are called meteorites. Space shuttles enter the Earth's atmosphere at the orbit speed, a relatively modest 17,500 kilometers per hour.
Good view of Discovery here, still 73 miles away from Kennedy Space Center and 15 miles up, traveling 1,700 miles per hour with 6 minutes to go. It's at 1.2 right now, Mach 1 being the speed of sound. Discovery is currently traveling 800 miles per hour. Sonic booms announcing Discovery's arrival. It's now just 68 miles away from Kennedy Space Center. It's currently 3,500 feet and traveling at a rate of 370 miles per hour. Main gear, landing gear now down and locked.
Increasing air friction heats up the thermal protection shield as the craft progressively slows. Spacecraft re-entering the Earth's atmosphere from orbit can reach temperatures over 1500 degrees centigrade, and protection requires tiles and blankets made from heat-resistant materials such as reinforced carbon-carbon for the leading edges and lattice structure silicon tiles for the other parts. I posed the question to AI, ChatGPT, Deep Seek and Perplexity: is there a maximum speed above which an object cannot move through the air? The responses were: there is no absolute theoretical limit. Practical speeds are limited to a few times the speed of sound, Mach 3 to Mach 5. The maximum speed an object can travel through the air at sea level is constrained by aerodynamic drag, heat and the speed of sound. For example, jet aircraft typically max out at around Mach 2 to Mach 3, that's 2,450 to 3,675 kilometers per hour. Hypersonic vehicles can reach speeds of Mach 5 or higher, but they are designed to operate as less dense, reducing drag and heating. In theory, there is no absolute maximum speed, but in practice, the energy required to overcome drag and heat at sea level becomes insurmountable at extreme high speeds. For example, reaching orbital velocity about 28,000 kilometers per hour at sea level is impossible due to the immense drag and heat. At hypersonic speeds, the atmosphere starts to ionize in front of the vehicle and extreme heat is generated. Engineering solutions to withstand this heat is a major challenge. As an object moves faster through the air, the drag forces increases exponentially. That's proportional to the square of the velocity. This means that at very high speeds, the energy required to overcome air resistance becomes enormous. At sea level, under standard atmospheric conditions, the speed of sound is approximately 343 meters per second. When an object approaches or exceeds this speed, it encounters sonic booms and shock waves, which create significant aerodynamic and thermal challenges. Objects traveling faster than their speed are considered to be in the supersonic flight. Current technology and design limits make traveling beyond Mach 5, that's about 6,125 kilometers per hour, extremely difficult in the lower atmosphere. So, the fastest speeds achievable at sea level are usually in the supersonic to low hypersonic ranges, but going much faster than that involves a lot of heat and structural challenges. For unprotected humans, the maximum survivable speed is around 500 miles per hour at ground level, as demonstrated by Colonel John Paul Strap's experiments in the 1940s and 1950s. However, this speed is only sustainable for a very brief period and assumes no collisions with other objects. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to encourage new content, and donations to the channel always welcome.